We learn so many things in our lives, and yet no one really gives us a manual for how to navigate our own body. So, how do we do it? How do we get unstuck? How do we feel safe enough to build the capacity to heal PCOS at the root and to live the expanded, fully expressed version of our life that only we can live? So, in our time together, my goal is to teach you about your nervous system, the system responsible for either keeping you stuck in survival, showing up through the symptoms and patterns you're experiencing, or moving you into healing and expansion. And I'm going to equip you with the tools necessary to support that shift. And we're going to walk through all of this together, one step at a time. So in this first episode, I want to talk with you about the foundation of healing PCOS, the part that most approaches are missing, your autonomic nervous system. So your autonomic nervous system lives subcortically, which just means it lives in your body. It's not in your conscious mind, it's in your body. Think of it like the engine that autonomic means automatic, so think of it like the engine that automatically, autonomically runs your vehicle, your body. And it's the vehicle that no one ever teaches us how to understand or work with, or even know that it's there, right? So again, we learn so many things in our lives. I can't even begin to think about the number of things we learn in school about our external world. Like, why do I know the difference between a sedimentary rock and an igneous rock? Why? And yet no one ever taught us, or certainly anyone in my generation or older, about our internal world. What to do when we feel anxious, what to do when our health starts to suffer, what to do when we feel stuck, hopeless, or disconnected from ourselves. So my intention in this episode, and in many, many more to come, is to teach you about your autonomic nervous system, the system that is literally creating your entire experience. So let me explain why the autonomic nervous system is the foundation of healing PCOS. So this autonomic nervous system, again, it lives in your body. It is responsible in any given moment for every single automatic function inside your body. Digestion, hormones, reproduction, heart rate, breathing, blood sugar, metabolism, hair, skin, nails, ovulation, immune activity, tissue repair, detoxification, sleep, and so many more. Everything that happens automatically in your body without you even thinking about it. So it doesn't just influence the health of your body, it creates it, all of it. So every symptom you experience, like irregular or absent periods, infrequent ovulation, skin issues, hair changes, fertility challenges, blood sugar issues, weight changes, inflammation, fatigue, mood changes, these are not random. Symptoms are signals, expressions of what's happening in your autonomic nervous system. It also creates your automatic survival responses to stress. You've probably heard the terms fight, flight, freeze, and shutdown. When our system senses a threat, the body tries to fight or flight. But if that's not possible, the system shifts into freeze or shutdown. And these are not conscious responses. They are not personality traits. They are protective inbuilt responses. Remember, autonomic means automatic. So you don't have to think your way into these responses. They happen instinctively. And here's the thing. Whether the system chooses any of those survival responses depends on whether you are safe or not. So your autonomic nervous system is constantly sensing your environment and automatically perceiving how life feels for you, safe or unsafe. Your sense of safety or danger within your body, within yourself, your relationships, and in the world around you all comes through what's happening in your autonomic nervous system. So it literally is creating every moment of your lived experience, because your autonomic nervous system has one primary job or one mission: to keep you safe and alive at all costs. At all costs. Remember that. So it will do anything in its power to ensure that. It can even direct energy away from healing and repair in your body, including your hormones and organ systems, if it believes that energy is needed for survival. So this system is really the foundation of everything. I also want you to know that your autonomic nervous system is 500 million years old. This is an ancient system. It has evolved over a very long time, and every mammal has it. So the primary reason for our suffering in our health and in our lives is dysregulation or active self-protection of our autonomic nervous system. Essentially, that just means a lot of us have nervous systems that don't yet know we are safe. And when our system doesn't yet feel safe, it can't access healing or repair. Now, when I learned the neuroscience behind our nervous system, it made me realize first of all, how unbroken I was. If you've ever felt broken, my hope is that learning about this shows you the truth. Your system has been working for you on your behalf in every millisecond of your life to ensure your safety and survival. It is the best friend you never knew you had. Even when people have let you down, your nervous system will never let you down. It will always support you to ensure that you are okay. And we're going to get into this more soon, but it's the symptoms of that self-protection that create the pain and suffering in our health and in our lives. That's really it. So in order to truly heal PCOS at the root, we need to work at this foundational level, the autonomic nervous system. And you may want to take a moment to really let this land, because it really is a huge paradigm shift. And can you believe this isn't taught to every single one of us in school? We should have really learnt this all a long time ago, right? But the good news is it is never too late to learn about this engine, this amazing engine that lives inside of you, because this is what allows you to actually get into the driver's seat of your body, to get unstuck, to begin restoring flow in your body, to make decisions that are informed by your highest truth, and to move toward them with ease. And that's what we're going to be focusing on together here in this space, and really in everything I teach. Although I specialise in healing PCOS at the nervous system level, this really goes beyond PCOS, because this same system sits at the foundation of how every human body heals. There isn't a person on this planet who wouldn't benefit from this work. And so the work we're going to be doing here together is learning how to work with the nervous system in the language that it understands. And the result of that is that you begin to get unstuck, you reconnect with your body, and you heal PCOS at the root in the process. All right, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever thought of your body as protecting you rather than working against you? I'd love to hear from you in the comments. All right, I'll see you again very soon.